Play some reggae. Play some reggae. Gracias. Gracias, señor DJ.
They're out here, but they're really out here.
You know.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Welcome. Yo, to
What
another
it is?
episode of Now-U-Kno.
Yes.
And I'm going to let y'all
Hey.
know.
Next
what
thing,
I'ma do.
Next thing you know,
Now you know.
Facts.
In this exact moment, guess what? You know. How my
Another
guys doing? How y'all doing up in here?
another sunny episode at the Now You Know Studios.
Cause shit got real. Facts. But you know what? It's all good. I got nothing but love. So,
It's all love, baby. It's all love.
you know what though? A couple of things that I was thinking about was, did y'all like this angle or should I find another one?
Well, it's gonna be
Yeah,
a
how you
learning
feel?
curve, and you know the process is gonna be. It's gonna get better. It's
The
gonna get
logo.
better. I'll tell you that.
It's already on Prime, sis.
What I was gonna do is I was gonna treat it like YouTube, and I was gonna be like, boop.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
love
tell
your
you
angle.
also what's love. A lot of love, and this is
It's
the
a lot
type
of
of love that like
¿Qué te
this is the
amo?
ideal love. And it's-
Romántico?
No, it's the family love, the real love,
Fam love.
the love that matters.
Okay.
And this
Okay.
is from yours truly, Miss Cardi B. King Osman, talk about it.
Okay.
So, Cardigan Backyardigan decided that
I seen that. Well, not seen. I didn't see it. But
that literally when I
have a
saw
kid.
that,
I
I
didn't-
literally was like, they just called this woman Cardigan Backyardigan. That's what Cardi B stands for. You're right. It is. That is exactly what Cardi B stands for. Anyways, Miss Cardigan Backyardigan reportedly won't leave her daughter's side for less than $300K.
As you should.
I mean, I feel you. Like, pay me 300 bare minimum to get my ass out of bed. If I've got her, she's popping right now.
300 racks. I mean,
That's not too crazy, though,
So
like-
that's what I was gonna say. Like, so you don't think that she deserves it?
So
You
100%
don't
deserves
think
it.
that? So a lot of people want to charge certain prices. So is that too much?
Nah.
I mean, some
That's
people
fine.
would think, but I'm like, man, they lucky she in charge
Different
half a
things
mil
have different
right now, right?
values.
Right.
I would just like to state different things have different values to different people. Maserati could be everything to me, but to him it could be like, nah, that's just a quick little Italian ting. Whatever.
But I think
Some
that
people want to pay to see Miss Belcalis Armanazar, aka Cardigan Backyardigan, aka Miss Culture's mama.
and I think that's it talks about Cardi B, you know, like that mother responsibility that she has, which I believe like a lot of people will like diminish because of her personality, because she's very outgoing and very, you know,
Because she
vocal.
was a stripper.
Yeah, and I think she's just making that, you know, that how would you say it? Like, she's making the statement that, yeah, you know, that was the past, but now I'm taking responsibility of my kid. And I think he talks about how committed she is to be the great mom.
Yeah.
And props to her, you know, like that deserves some reggaeton
That-
horns.
Yeah, that she
Please.
deserves them right there.
Please.
I feel you. Like Cardi's that bitch. Like she's fun. Like you gotta admit it. She's funny.
She
She's
is.
talented. Her music is good.
And she's like organically funny.
She is. I've been following her since like 2014.
Uh-huh.
I would literally sit in my living room watching these videos.
Right.
My roommate would thought she was so annoying, and I'm like, she's funny. Now everybody loves Miss Belcalis Almanazar.
And I think that's part of the reason why, like, I believe like a lot of people bash on her because, like,
Because she was
How-
she,
no,
how
no.
she became how she got where she was.
Yeah, because-
she was a stripper. She didn't deny it. She's never denied it.
mm-hmm.
That's never been a thing that she's like in her videos. People ask her when she paid in one, she'd be like, "Are you like what do you do?" Or like when she'd be on Instagram, like, "Are
Right.
you a model? Are you a singer?" Nah, I'm a hoe. I'm a stripper hoe.
Right.
That's exactly what she said. But this whole topic leads me to remember about something that I saw on my timeline. Like
Go ahead.
it was like I don't know, like maybe like a year back. Wonderful timeline philosopher.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. It's where I'm at in life, okay? Anyways. I hate y'all. All right, so this very brilliant timeline philosopher once said, once a hoe have kids, her hoe facts cleans up.
What?
It cancels out. You got a baby now. You a mother. You ain't a hoe, you a mother.
It resets. It
so-
resets.
So do y'all agree with that?
So what you saying is girls gonna get pregnant now at an early age? So they won't be called a hoe? So now it's gonna
Actually-
be like middle school when you 13 and pregnant,
Actually,
or 14.
teen
what is it, right?
teen pregnancy rates are on the decline.
So it's not a good look.
So
I'd
you
like
think
to
it's because of the
Janelle
TV show?
Evans. I'd like to thank Janelle Evans
So
for
you
being
think it's because of the TV show?
Hell yeah. All them dusty little hoes have lost their mind. What do you mean?
Oh man.
This broad pulled out a gat over someone cutting her off. The same broad missed her probation hearing because she had feathers in her hair to go to Kesha. This hoe lost her gosh dang mind.
Well, if you want to say who's losing their mind, I think is some racial profiling, or you can call it young profiling, because Lil Pump was in Miami just over the
was
weekend.
Yes,
Was
Lillian Pumpernickel,
La
my
Pompita.
favorite, La Pompita.
Certified la bombita.
I love Lil Pump. I don't care. I love Lil Pump. He is hilarious. I've said it time and time again.
Right.
I love Lil Pump. His music is trash, but it's in the trash lane.
You're
It's
endorser.
okay.
How
It's
you love
lit.
him and it's trash? I'm like,
It's-
crap. I don't know if
mean,
anybody know that Lil Pump was Hispanic though.
Yes, the Cubans,
Okay.
we dodged that L. I was ready to be like, bueno, él es cubano, so whatever.
El cubano.
When this man sat down with J. Cole and J. Cole asked him, so your parents are what? And he goes, my mom's Colombian. And your dad? Colombian. I said, yes.
Yes.
Colombia can take that L. Just go.
Take that.
At the time, take that Lil. Take him right over there. Just take him. But now I kind of wish he was Cuban because I love Lil Pump. It's because I
Damn.
started following him on Instagram. Or not Instagram, on Snapchat. He's so weird.
Well,
So entertaining.
He's so entertaining.
yeah, they were just saying that he was allegedly driving without a license and all that,
I mean,
right? And then
That's some minor shit.
Okay, but that's very on brand for him. Like, you're going to tell me that you wouldn't expect that?
I mean, he was also in a Rolls Royce too. I mean,
Cas-
you don't really
casually.
see too many
Casually in a
young male Hispanics
How old is him?
in a Rolls Royce.
I mean, I just feel like he's probably a little stinky. Like a little bit like weed, like put out blunt and like some expensive cologne. So you know the Rolls Royce gets smoked in. So that shit definitely smells like a hot ass backwood when that officer pulled him over.
I mean, even if it did or it didn't, like he only got a citation, like a ticket. Like they only gave him a ticket. He doesn't even have to go to court. So,
Oh, well, good for him.
The lawyers basically fighting to say this is clearly racial profiling if you're only going to give him a ticket.
Well,
not
why'd they
gonna
pull him
summons
over?
to court. I think they said something about tag light. You know, that's like the
Well, I
number
mean, but
one thing.
realistically, like that's all they pretty much do. Like if your license is suspended, they pull you over. They're probably like, well, did you know about it?
Yeah, we broke this. And it says the PD discovered the license plate on a Rolls Royce actually belonged to a Mini Cooper.
What?
Shut up!
So yeah, I didn't know that.
Pump! You are so fraudulent.
Damn.
You're joking.
No haga,
joking.
no haga
No,
eso.
it's
No haga eso.
no, it clearly
Oh.
says
Mira,
it.
mira. Eso
Oh
pásale
my
eso,
God.
mira. No haga
Yeah, it
eso.
says it actually belonged
That boy
to a Mini
cheesing.
Cooper.
That boy cheesing. Yo, this mug
Hey,
is.
and
That's
then
a-
and
that's
then
a
they
legit,
said
like,
when
Look at my boy, Mira La Pompita. I'm gonna frame this next to Jessica's mugshot.
That's a legit profile picture, like a Facebook profile picture.
Hell
Like,
yeah. I have my homegirl's
he's cheesing
mugshot.
too.
My dude.
he's like happy.
That's like a
amazing.
graduation picture, like
Oh,
your
yeah.
senior picture.
There's a mugshot.
I got my homegirl's mugshot framed
You
on my
the
wall.
picture is a
I'm adding
mugshot.
this one right next to it. Right next to it. That's going on my
Yo,
wall.
that boy
The wall-
happy. Like
That boy is straight. He didn't get it. He didn't get into no trouble other than a little ticket. He probably paid that with his Green Dot Money Pack card.
for real.
He got to keep it. Got to keep it 100 still.
Well, when
Keep
they
it Dade
also
County.
asked him for his
Wait,
license.
what's in the middle of his forehead? He's got little
XX.
alien emojis and a sad face in the middle of his forehead.
Expressive.
I love him.
Very expressive.
Oh God.
So when the cop asked him for his license, he said that he never obtained one.
That's understandable. I mean, he's busy, you know.
And I'm
Again,
saying he's young, and it's like
I'm gonna
you know,
continue to say
he
this
in a-
is
he in a
so
nice
on
car, though.
brand.
So
This is so on brand for him. Who bought that car?
I mean, obviously he did. He
Yeah,
got
but who's under whose name? His mama.
nah.
The
well,
manager,
You can't buy a car without a license.
Pompita Senior.
Nah, I don't really.
Laura
That's
Pompita.
a really good question.
Laura Pump.
Pompita
guess.
Senior. They
La
on the
Doña
Pompi-
Pompa.
I didn't. I wasn't able to buy a car when I was what?
Well, how old is he? He has to be over
Teenager.
21, right?
You know what I mean?
No, Low Pump is like 19.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
So who's-
I
he was-
guess. See, that's the right spot to buy a car. And be in
Not
a car, though. Like
18-year-old. I'm sorry,
Nah,
guys.
if he was
18-year-old.
18 still all right, but I'm talking like a lot younger than that. But
I mean, he was 17, probably still driving around in 6 months ago. Pompita
yeah.
está
I mean, he
borotado.
is a little young, but I could see why they probably looked at him and he's young and tattoos. They didn't know he was Lil Pump.
Yeah, well, he's
You know what I
probably,
mean?
if he was in
And
Miami,
then on
he was
top of
probably
that, I
driving.
don't know about the whole tag being different thing. Like that's kind of the profiling part. You know, it's like okay, so it belongs to
first of all,
somebody else.
if
so
a
we
cop
gonna-
pulled up behind me,
But how did he pull up behind you to find out
they
that
probably
it was?
run tags when they're at the light. I would probably run the tag of the Rolls Royce to see who's driving it too.
Just-
Honestly,
Serious?
Out of being
I mean,
petty.
I'm nosy. I want to know who's whipping it. Like,
I mean, okay, I get that. And then he's like, wait a minute, I got me somebody.
out there.
So
This
then
is
you're
a
going to
Rolls
pull him
Royce.
over because the tags didn't match up.
yeah, I would have pulled him over too. What do you mean? Why is your Rolls Royce?
Who's to say that it just wasn't like a dealer owned and, you know, and then they just kind of bought it or rented or leased it or something just now? Like,
I want to rent the
First of
Rolls
all,
Royce.
this cop pulling him over has sazon
Well, I
completo
guess-
all over him. He's Latino. I don't think this is racial profiling, my G.
all right.
He's got sazon completo sprinkled all
Aston
over
won
him.
that one. I was trying to defend the young man.
Yes, I won Timeline Wars. I won Timeline Wars. And you want to know also who else won Timeline Wars?
Who?
My boy,
Me.
Andrew Gillum. Bruh.
I'm
Not
just
only did my boy secure the bag,
Secure the bag.
he gonna secure the bag in November too, but
yeah.
whatever. We ain't there yet.
We're supporters.
But
We
you
are.
know,
Jay Reed on line 1. We got Jay Reed on line
So-
1.
It depends, man. But so what?
There you go.
What we gonna do?
Mackenzie, you just interrupted the podcast.
Hey, no, plug her in. Plug her in. Damn.
I like the
Hey, you guys heard it
confidence.
from herself.
I like the
She said it.
confidence.
We might have to plug her in. We got another caller since we get so many of them.
Yeah.
Miss Kenzie K.
Kenzie on the line.
We got Kenzie on line 2. Because Jay Reed is line 1. Because Jay Reed is line 1.
Kenzie K on line 2.
Two, line
Thank you so
2.
much. We're gonna get a drop
Line
number 2.
Yeah,
It's lit.
y'all are
we
not
gonna get back to the show,
experiencing what
like
I'm
we did.
experiencing, so I'm gonna involve y'all. What up, Kenzie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you see the production. We getting
You know what it is.
we out here.
Only top of the line, baby. Only top of the line.
Yeah.
Ain't
So
you on,
Kenzie,
ain't you on
Kenzie
airplane
called
mode?
in.
I
We
was
should
on
have. We
airplane
should
mode
have.
with Kenzie
But you know
FaceTime.
what though? We should have asked her a question.
You know we should have.
Next
should've.
time. Next time.
Because that was the caller that we needed to say. All right, we got a question for
Well,
you.
what was
Actually,
so
now-
let's think of him now.
No,
so
matter
we'll
of
get
fact,
him.
matter of fact. Now you can send a DM to Heat. You can send a DM to Ospen. You can send a DM to me with your phone number, and you know what? We'll call you, and we're gonna have a conversation live, so we can figure shit out about the world. All right, that's what we do here because we give platforms to people, so they can share their opinion.
Also, if your phone number is in my contact book, you're probably gonna get a call anyway. So everybody, watch out.
So follow Heat. What's your Instagram, Heat? Let's people know. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Heat, HEAT,
What's your King Ass Austin?
At AWSPEN Austin. Dat boy, that's me.
And make sure to follow me on KNEILEDGE. That's Nilage. KNEILEDGE. Send us. No, not send us. Send us your phone number.
Yeah,
your phone number. Send us your phone number.
Send it up.
And we'll reach out to you so you can be part of the fun. All right. So
out here.
back to business.
Back to business. Anyway, so
Back to basics.
Uncle Don decided he was gonna tweet out some of his usual BS. He don't like Andrew Gillum. Yada yada. Yeah, no. He says not only did Congressman Ron DeSantis easily win this Republican primary, but his opponent in November is his biggest dream, a failed socialist mayor named Andrew Gillum, who has allowed crime and many other problems to flourish in his city. This is not what Florida wants or needs! Exclamation point!
So
exclamation
problematic.
point! So problematic. But my boy Andy G, added him. This boy quoted his tweet and said, "What our state and country needs is decency, hope, and leadership. If you agree, join us at andrewgillum.com. Also, at me next time, at Real Donald Trump." He literally just said, "At me, ho."
Play some reggaetons for that.
100%.
For that leadership.
Andy G, that boy. Anyways, you know that man's got like 13 love children, right, Uncle Donnie? I was just reading an article like earlier this week how Melania at this point is just like, whatever. What are you gonna do?
You take the good with the bad.
You take it with a grain of salt. So it's a whole Himalayan pink salt.
Himalayan.
Hey, I like that.
That's the one that I actually used to cook.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
I was talking about the lamb.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good salt.
That's good stuff, man.
It's real salty. You gotta take it. I'm telling you.
That's what she said.
I don't know though. Like they got some like
Apply to the forehead.
Apply to the forehead.
apply that heat directly to the
Apply to
forehead.
the forehead.
Yes. I know how they
That's
do
that
it, though.
good stuff.
That's that good.
That good shit. Ooh.
That sticky icky.
Ooh, casqueroso. But yeah, like they probably have a real interesting like marriage dynamic. Like that's weird. Like, why did Melania choose to marry that thing?
No, do you imagine like that instead of like flipping tables, like the narrative will go to the female where she has so many options? Can you imagine?
Melania probably had a ton of options. Melania's a dime. Like you can't say no. I mean, she's a good looking lady. You're gonna say
We all like we all waited for the psych, right?
I know my boy Austin got jokes, but he wasn't.
take it as you
End up
will.
of the year goes to Osman.
I hate both of y'all. That's all I gotta say. I'm removing myself from this group chat right now.
He's waiting for my affirmation. I'm like,
And jazz music stops.
Oh man.
That's exactly what jazz music stops.
yo.
Anyways. She had ladies got options who they want to marry. Like they 100% got options.
I mean, so all of them do? Like,
Even some.
so let's go back.
Everybody gonna be able to find some.
No. Say that
let's
again.
go
You said
back
what?
to-
Said what was it again?
Who said that?
You said that any
Woman?
woman can find any man.
No.
That's what you said?
What you say?
That's what I said.
Okay. Hold on. Let's start there.
Go ahead.
If any woman can find any man,
Okay.
does it include even the ones without kids? Because you said baby mamas are no longer hoes, right?
Oh no, those are
Right.
wholesome women now. They're
So what about? Whoa.
they're wholesome, wholesome, whichever one take it.
So explain it. Explain it yourself. Elaborate.
Listen, I saw read it on the timeline one time. It was one of those things. It's like, well, I guess. I mean, you ain't hoeing no more. You being cute with your kid now. Whatever.
Okay, because I just want to see what women we're talking about.
There's been some hoes that I see on my timeline that I'm like, you used to be a hoe.
And the kid changed everything, is what you're saying.
I mean, that's just like a general life thing. Like, children gotta change.
That's
you,
just
B.
life. That's just life.
That's life.
That's a law of physics. You're just like,
Children's change you. They do.
Because I read this online. See, like,
Uh-oh.
woman, check this out.
Is this from the docket from the court of Instagram?
Yes. So okay, I quote,
.gov.
women intercourse who they want.
Oh, change up the word now.
Men intercourse who they can. Now, here's the real power right here.
What?
Check this
Wait,
out.
who they can.
Men marry who they want. Women marry who they can, if they can.
Okay.
And I agree with that 100%. Because at the end of the day, men go like make the proposal to like get married to the women, not women to men.
So I see what you're saying. So it's basically,
So
men are growing up. Let's say young men.
Right.
Young men are growing up,
Right.
and then young men can pretty much get who they want then,
yes,
right? And then the women can get who they want later. That's kind of what you're saying. Like the young man. Can,
No. Like, he's saying, like, women can bang whoever they want.
whoever,
Yeah, like,
because they have the power.
What about to the married part? That's what I'm saying.
that's how we're transitioning, sistren.
So what age would you cut that off?
Well, it's
then?
not like an age. Like, I saw
It's
the
more
same
like
thing.
a gender role.
This
Gender
is just
role.
like this is this person's this girl tweeted, women fork who they want, men fork who they can. Remember that. He obviously quoted the tweet, and his response to it was, men marry who they want, women marry who they can, if they can. Remember that too. He agrees with that.
I agree 100%. Because here, at the end of the day, a
Sounds
woman
like two negatives. But if we're gonna go with two negatives,
no,
I can agree. I can agree they're both.
They're both being negative. You want to
Okay.
be petty, bitch. He can be petty right back. Like,
Oh,
I mean,
we
if you
know
want,
about
you want
petty,
to hurt
man.
feelings, bitch. You want to hurt feelings. He can hurt feelings too.
We know about petty. Come
Because
on.
at the end of the day, a woman is not gonna make that move. Like, let's say a woman is attracted to a man, that woman is not gonna go up to the man.
But you don't chase him. She has to chase you.
That's true. That's true.
Got him there.
Apply to the forehead. Oh, he's gone. He's out of here, guys.
And he left the
He
group
is
chat.
gone. So it'll be just me and Aspen now.
Numbers are dwindling. We are hurting feelings. All right.
Less is more.
All right. Abundance.
Open to abundance.
Run that affirmation back. Run it back. We are open to abundance.
Oh man, this
to
is a
run
war
off-
room.
To run off of what he said, you can see both sides exactly what they're both saying. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I guess women can fork who they want.
Yeah, because they have the massive pussy power.
The power of the pee.
Yeah.
Nah, the pussy.
Little boost. Little
God,
boosty.
I'm no longer saying that word, so.
Le boom boom.
Le boom.
Le
Boom boom.
All I can
the
think of is La
boom, boom.
Pollina. That's what I want to call it. It's not. It's a hairstyle. I mean, though, like, I don't know. Like, I feel you. Like, you want to be petty? Yes. Women can fuck who they want. Guys can marry who they want. So.
And I think at the end of the day, woman wants to get married.
Because guys have that like sparkle factor. Like, you come with a ring, you can woo them, even if they're not that interested. What are they gonna do? Tell you no? They're probably gonna say yes, and then later on be like, all right, so.
Then again, I'm lost. What?
I mean,
What guys got the sparkle power. Like, you can come in with a ring and be like,
right.
here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and then if you're like dating a girl and like it's like kind of serious, like they're gonna
It's kind of serious.
kind
Elaborate.
You know, kind of serious. Like you have each other's numbers saved in your phones. For you, that is like high level.
That's
high
actually
level.
that's
full
actually
monogamy
an
for him.
engagement.
Yeah,
for
that
him.
is monogamy and engagement for him.
He's engaged. If Tito's got a cell number in his phone, he's engaged.
100% he's engaged.
Most of his contacts pop up as numbers. They don't have.
Oh, yeah. You're 6140? Yeah. I'm about to send WYDs to 75508, 4504.
He only focuses on the last 4 digits just to remember who's calling. That's all.
Damn.
That's how I exercise my.
Oh, this
my
3380. Oh, this 3380.
Yo, 3389 with the booty cheeks. Yes, I remember her. Oh, damn, that's 6104 with the face thing.
Hey, 0666. I'm never calling her again.
I ain't calling her back at all. Not at all. Y'all, I will give him a moment to recover.
Yo,
Are you okay?
I don't agree with anything they said.
It took you that long to get your shit together and deny it. Yo,
He's a damn lie.
you a
ain't telling the truth.
bald-headed lie. You a bald-headed lie. Oh my God.
I'm committed to my career, to my professional career.
Oh man.
To my.
Building off of that,
Go
though.
ahead.
So this bride
Sips water.
sips water slowly. All right, so this bride posts about her wedding on Facebook, which, you know, is nothing new. Women getting married. It's a big time to share on social media.
Overrated.
Enough of you. I'm going to shut your mic off in a minute. Anyways, so she received a lot of response to her post
Oh.
because of her cancellation 4 days before the wedding.
Oh.
Oh, it has nothing to do with what you think it does.
What happened?
The bride, identified as Susan, said that her fiance have broken up due to some recent irreparable problems. Irreparable problems. Before going on to blame her friends and family for ruining my marriage and my life. That escalated quickly.
0 to 100.
Yeah, so Susan met her man at 14, yada yada. They're in love, blah blah blah. She wanted to have a $15,000 wedding. Nope, actually they saved $15,000 for the wedding, but wanted to have an extravagant blowout wedding.
15,000 wouldn't be bad though.
No, it wouldn't be bad. I was gonna say, oh, $15,000,
that's like-
that's nice. That sounds believable.
That's
Like,
okay.
That's all right. Then I read she wanted to have an extravagant wedding. A local psychic told her to go with the more expensive option, and they thought, why the hell not? So instead of staying within their means, they consulted a psychic. Una psíquica. The psychic Maya on Armenia probably told her this.
You know Armenia got them.
Armenia got the trap spots.
Do they?
So she got that advice. The wedding ended up being about 60 grand. Her dream wedding, right? She went on a 17-paragraph outburst on Twitter where she asked her guests to pay around $1,500 each to come to the wedding. And she made it clear if you didn't contribute, you weren't invited to their exclusive wedding. It was a once-in-a-lifetime party. So
Promoting skills.
I don't even know what to
Sounds like
say about her. Other than this broad is wild. Her husband suggested they go to Vegas. What is her response to that? He wanted one of those cheap, raggedy, filthy, whore-like Vegas weddings.
Wow.
Am I some hooch piece of forking trash? A hooker? A hooker? Like, girl, what is wrong with you?
Why so negative?
Yeah,
So-
that's
Why
crazy.
so negative?
Her maid of honor promised her $5,000. First of all, what is your maid of honor doing giving you $5,000 for your wedding? Well,
Might be a relative.
maybe. She said, how could someone who offered me thousands of effing dollars then deny me my promised money and then tell me to shift down my budget? This is like 17 question marks here. She knows my forking dream was a blowout wedding. I just wanted to be You guessed it. A Kardashian for a day. And then go back to her life like normal. She wrote, she called her a filthy forking poor excuse of a friend and hung up. This woman is pregnant with rage. What is wrong with her?
Jeez.
She's
Entitled.
Dog, so she went off like who?
Self-entitled.
That is wild. Would you? I don't even know where to begin with this hoe other than I would go to her house and be like, sis, what's going on here? What do you got going on? Like, damn, start a GoFundMe for anything else. Just like,
Man,
what?
See,
That's crazy. That actually says more about our society today than anything. Like, what makes you think you can ask your friends for thousands of dollars?
entitlement. I think too many people nowadays feel self-entitled.
I feel like you're about to go blame exactly who I know you're going to blame.
I'm not blaming anybody.
My sister and the Kardashians, leave them alone.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Some people
Leave
feel
Kylie and her
self-entitled.
$988 million alone.
Now, I respect all that.
I mean, I don't respect this
but the-
hustle.
but the
$1,500. You ain't getting
That's
$1,500
like, all right,
out
so
of me
let's-
for a cheese plate at your wedding, sis. Fuck
Let's
you.
take it. Let's take it if it's like a friend or a family member that feels self-entitled. Like something that you work hard for and you do, right? And then somebody just gets it handed to them and then they look upset or frustrated or they don't have things going their way. Wouldn't you sit here and say, like, I'm doing the same thing as you? Obviously, we're like next to each other, whether it's family or a friend, but they feel
He's
more
really next to me.
self-entitled than you. And even though you would probably go the extra mile, right? And knowingly they won't, they still feel self-entitled. And that's a lot with people, period. So I don't know if it's like social media that made it like spiral and went
honestly,
crazy.
yeah.
But people just start feeling like, oh, I deserve this now. We never really looked at it like that. We always like I'm trying to earn a name. I'm trying to earn this. I'm trying to gain this. And it's like, no, I deserve this. It's like, so it's just crazy how it's perceived nowadays. That's all. Like, so I'm not attacking them, even if
Leave them alone.
that's how she feels. I mean, so be it. If you got $1 billion, I guess it's okay to feel kind of like that. You got $1 billion. You know what I
But
mean?
if you are asking your friends to pay $1,500 to fund your wedding, no,
It's
you
your
don't
wedding,
have a right
not
to.
my wedding.
Yeah, it's not my
I
wedding.
mean, let's
For-
say
for-
so.
I will pay my plate at that wedding. I will slide
what
you.
I know, you get free
I will
food
slide
on
you
wedding.
a bill in that.
Right?
I'll cop you something
Well,
off the
it's
registry.
it's
You get
not
free food.
free because somebody has to pay for it.
It's
No,
it's
but like
not.
the guests get free food.
you
right?
know,
Yes. But that's why they
you're
count the
supposed
guests.
to bring a gift, and
Watch them divorce in like 60 days.
they didn't even get married, sister. They didn't make it because
they'll
she's-
do the Kim
batshit
and
insane.
and what's his name, Chris.
Oh yeah,
Y'all forgot?
72 days. That's my
So
girl.
so
Her grandmama
Kanye
got her
take
beat,
over.
though.
Everybody forgot she was married before, huh?
Oh no, I vividly remember those
I
30
vividly.
minutes, those 30-minute episodes of
Those
Keeping Up with the
30 minutes.
Kardashians before it was an hour long.
Yeah, I think
When
that
they-
was the best 28 days of her life. I mean, I don't know how long it lasts. But I think it was
72
like,
days.
oh, so I was close.
It was 72 days.
I thought you were gonna say 72 hours. I was like,
No,
holy.
72
Yo.
days. Her grandma,
72
though,
hours
MJ,
would have been hilarious.
Oh mama was, I want to say it was 60 days when she got married the first time. What you gonna do? It's all good. But honestly though, like that's crazy. Like that I don't understand how she just like took that upon herself. Like it's the entitlement, like I get it, but like girl, you have no shame. You have no shame whatsoever. Like bitch, I won't even ask you for $10. What you mean? I'm gonna ask somebody for $1,500.
Get the hell
Let alone my homie. That's my. Well, she's probably the bridesmaid because she offered or the maid of honor because she offered $5,000. Honestly,
I need friends that can't afford that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, you gotta put yourself in a different circle. They said, like, change your atmosphere, change your lifestyle.
you could be with a higher class.
you need to find your
What's
sugar
up?
daddy.
Let's hit some gyms, man. Good conversations come out of gyms, man.
Come out of what?
Gyms and like golf courses and
Oh, really?
yeah, bro. Like, all jokes aside, I'm just saying.
Okay, I thought I'm like,
I'm not
Yeah,
going
we getting people information, see?
yeah, you
See, we're informing all of you about everything you need to know. So,
You know.
speaking of social media giving someone an entitled feeling, so
talk
oh, thi-
about it.
This is my favorite. This is my absolute favorite.
We're gonna dive in deep on
Yeah,
this one.
this one's my personal favorite. I've been waiting to talk about this. So, Madam in New York by the name of Natasha duped dozens of guys to come to Union Square in New York for a date. It was 2 Sundays ago. So, I saw it on Twitter first, where
Right.
I saw this guy talking about how he got set up. He went on a Tinder date. All the stories are the same. Like, they matched on Tinder, and then she like messaged them. They messaged her a couple, like, maybe like a day or whatever. She tells all of them that she's working on some projects for work, so she's not going to be available for like a month or like a few weeks.
Okay.
So all of them just kind of like just chilled, whatever. She's in the hindsight, she's acquiring more men for her Hunger Games
She's
style.
recruiting. She's recruiting.
For her Hunger Games date. She's recruiting. Yes, she is out there recruiting. Well, she starts off like her little gathering by texting them all like a month later and being like, "Hey, my friend's DJing at Union Square. Yeah, on Sunday, come out. Just like meet me by the stage, right?" All of the messages were the same. So about 6 o'clock, you could see like the DJ people all saying there. This guy says that he is standing there kind of confused. And the guy next to him says, "Yo, are you here on a date with Natasha too?"
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes. So they start all figuring out that they're on a date with this Natasha broad, right? So old girl decides that she is going to come on stage. The guy's like sitting here talking about, yo, like, this bitch walks up on the stage with a mic and he's like, "Oh, she's probably some social media influencers."
A brand ambassador. I want to be a brand ambassador.
So she proceeds to come on stage, tell everybody that, my name is Natasha. I have a confession to make for everyone here. Okay. Everyone here today was brought to be on a date with me. So the reason behind it is dating apps are very difficult. And I said, okay, how do I solve this problem? Maybe I can bring everyone in person and see what goes best for me. So she proceeds to do just like a cleansing of the group. She walks through, says, "Trump supporters are automatically disqualified. You support Trump, you gotta go."
There's a first filter.
Heavy smokers next. Those shorter than 5'10".
Wow.
Yes. So removed guys if they had girlfriends or their last relationship ended because they had trust issues. Beer bellies, khakis, and flip-flops were all no-goes. So she's dwindling this group. Now she's got a group of like 12 guys. And she makes them do a live swipe where she walks up to each one and says, "Left swipe, no, you got to go." Or right swipe. Yes, this broad is...
What?
Yeah.
Like, seriously?
Like, seriously, she goes, "All right, got to go. Left. You're right, you're good." Makes them do a sprinting contest.
What the fuck?
So at this point, like, we have no update yet as to whether she actually went on a date with them. But apparently it is part of a much bigger situation where Rob Bliss, he's a creator of social media content where they're viral videos, essentially. He did the one where the woman walked around New York getting catcalled for like 10 hours. Ugh, that sounds exhausting. Anyways,
It sure does.
Apparently this is a publicity stunt as well, and it's part of a video that they're creating about gender, dating, and technology issues and the absurdity of modern dating apps.
Bro, cause I thought like I didn't know how to feel about it. Like I don't know if like to celebrate her or to like antagonize her. Cause like
if this would have been for her own personal,
Maybe a little bit of both.
a little bit of both, definitely. Like, sis, you really te prestaste para esta mierda. All right, got it. That's what you want to do, girl.
that's such power. Like I think that's okay. This sounds very fucked
excuse me.
up. Okay,
That's power. What are you saying? Elaborate.
That's a power that women have. Imagine, like she can go out there and.
Could you imagine if a guy did this? The outrage.
What?
The outrage.
You see,
All right, flat tits, you gotta go. Flat ass, gotta go. Gotta go. Boot him. Like
That credit. Bye.
first
No
off,
call.
Out of here.
Bye.
run it. Like, girl,
Daddy issues. Come this way.
you're sick. You're sick. On that note, guys, he loves daddy issues and I love y'all.
I
Don't
love
do
y'all.
anything I would.
Yo, follow Heat. Go ahead. Tell your Instagram, boy.
Follow me at Heat, HEAT, UKNO. And if you don't know, now you know. You can follow me on Facebook is Heat, you know. Twitter is Heat, you know. Mixcloud, Heat, you know.
Yo.
SoundCloud,
Pow pow.
Heat, you know.
MySpace.
MySpace.
I would give you that one, but that was like DJ Heat 21 or something. That was a long time ago.
That was before you knew.
Yeah, that's see. But
And
that's
now you
why
know.
we know.
So now
And
you
now
know. Go ahead, King
You
Ospen.
can follow me at Ospen, AWSPEN, across the board, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Stay out of my Twitter, though. Y'all don't want your feelings hurt.
And you can follow me on all social media platforms as Kneeledge. That is KNEILEDGE. Y lo digo en español también. KNEILEDG. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you, DJ Heat, man. We're making this shit, all right?
We are, baby.
We are. Unstoppable,
doing it, bro.
baby.
We are
Unstoppable.
doing it.
This shit don't stop. We at it again. It's a Kodak moment.
You know.
Definitely.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
And if you don't know, now you know.